Hi everyone. So, my next story that I'm going to talk today about is forgiveness, because forgiveness is a big thing that we all have our own personal issues with, right? So, I want y'all to sit down and figure out what truly is forgiveness. What's the root belief about forgiveness? Well, if you look at the Christian belief, it is of God forgiving us for our sins. Well, if you take away the religion aspect of it, because a lot of us are now no longer religious, but I believe religion has a lot to teach us at the same exact point. At the exact same time, I should say. And so, if we look at it, deeply look at it, and figure, okay, forgiveness is first acknowledging something that we did was wrong. All right, that's great. Now, the second step is either extending that forgiveness towards somebody or apologizing for something that we've done. So once you've kind of acknowledged that part of, oh crap, I did something that I probably should apologize. Good for you. Because that's one thing that you can strive to be a better person in your life. So for me, I've done a lot of things and I've said a lot of things that have hurt people in my past and in my present and probably down in the future. But I hope as I grow up, I can be more knowledgeable about thinking before saying things. And if I say things that do hurt people's feelings, that I will be able to be not justifiable, because that's the wrong word, but being able to have a better understanding of where they're coming from and having the humility and the ability to apologize for that. Now, some people think that apologizing is a sign of weakness. I think that's bullcrap, to be perfectly honest. I think as a nation and as in the world, we need to acknowledge our mistakes and work from those mistakes and moving forward. But I want you to write down all the people that have ever hurt you in your past and in your present right now. And look at that list that you've written for yourselves. And see how big it is or how small it is. Now, if it's a big list, that's okay. Because, trust me, my list is huge. In my personal opinion. My list is gigantuous. Because growing up, I'm not the perfect child. I'm not the perfect kid. I've said things and I've done things that I honestly regret. And I've lost some amazing friends over the years because of my pride and because of my choices. I'm I'm beginning this journey of healing, this mindset of healing, because I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person to acknowledge somebody when they're in pain. I want to acknowledge somebody so that I can have an intellectual conversation with them without judging them by their cover. And so by writing out my gigantic list of all the people that I've hurt, and some of these people I don't even talk to anymore, because either the distance or life choices we've made and possibly have said to each other has caused that friction to where, sadly, we're not in each other's lives. So once you've done it and you're looking at it, I want you to sincerely figure out what was the last straw, the last decision that you made with that person. And then kind of backtrack a little bit and see if there was a pattern with that person, and figure out why that person's no longer in your life. And once you've done that, I want you then to acknowledge the people that you still have in your life and figure out why you still have that person in your life. Is it for money reasons? Is it because you extremely love that person? You like having that person around? Is it for convenience? Is it for whatever? Or is it for some other reason that I can't currently come up with? And once you've jotted it all down, I need you to do something, and it's going to be very, very hard. And I'm starting this journey with you too. So don't think I'm asking you to do something that I'm not doing. I've actually started reaching out to these people and apologizing for my mistakes that I've made. And then for those that have hurt me, I'm actually acknowledging the pain that I've held on for so long and actually letting it go. Because when you look in history and you see all the pain and the suffering that the world has to offer, enough is enough. You have to be that first person that takes that step and says, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to forgive. And you might not be able to forget, but that's okay. At least you can make that step and acknowledge that you are going to forgive and move on with your life. So once you've made those decisions of extending that forgiveness towards somebody or asking for that forgiveness from somebody, you're going to be able to move on with your life. You're also going to be able to acknowledge maybe sometimes it's really hard to control your tongue, because I know it. I'll raise my hand at it. Sometimes I have a really hard time containing my tongue, and I'm very opinionated. So once you get that all done and you take care of that, make a promise to yourself to never hold on for as long as you have. And be able to tell yourself, I'm okay. I can forgive. And I can ask for forgiveness for what I've done and then move along. I know it's short and it's sweet, but that's as simple as it is. Acknowledging what you've done wrong. Acknowledging the people that you've hurt or have hurt you. And then extend that forgiveness or ask for that forgiveness. And I might make a second video about it and dig a little bit deeper into truly what the definition is of forgiveness if people want me to. So till next time, have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.